Oh yeah, you're looking real good, Mr. Mason.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
This is Wes Smooth from Smooth Jazz and Friends, and I'm here today speaking with Mr. Harvey Mason, who is headlining here at the Selby Jazz Festival, the annual Selby Jazz Festival here in St. Paul. And I think we got about a half an hour before you go on?
Something like that, about a half an hour.
About a half an hour, and just kind of wanted to welcome him back to the Twin Cities. He's been here a couple of times with foreplay shows, but now he's here as a headliner. Tell me, Mr. Mason, great like yourself, how you feel about that?
Well, it's great. I've been making CDs and albums, solo CDs for 30 years. It's my 11th CD, or 12. And now to be out supporting it again is a lot of fun. Spent a lot of time with foreplay for the last 25 years and didn't do much solo work as far as touring. But now I'm starting to tour again. It's a lot of fun. Looking forward to it.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you something. I remember you guys talked a little bit about it when I was at the last show. I know Nathan was talking about his up-and-coming release and everything, but I didn't know that it was going to impact us like the way that it did. And it did. It kind of had an afterburner effect. What did you think about Nathan's effort?
I'm so happy. This is his first CD ever, and it's a great CD. And he's with Yamaha, which is just beginning and just starting out in the record business, and they're really working hard. And the CD's doing great. It's fantastic.
Good. What can we expect from Mr. Mason tonight?
Well, I have a new CD also on Concord Records called Chameleon. And it's sort of a throwback to a lot of the hits that I played back in the 70s and 80s and records that were very, very popular. And I redid them with a different feel, and it feels different because I use a lot of very young players that probably weren't even born at the time when we made the CDs. So it's really cool, and the reaction's been great and favorable, and the critics have really embraced the CD. And probably I've had more press than I have on any CD so far. So it's been amazing. So I've been touring. I've been to Japan. I'm on our way to Europe for 3 weeks. Been the West Coast, East Coast, all over the place. So it's just another of the dates, and we're supporting the CD. It's been fun.
Wow. I mean, that's impressive, but probably not as impressive as your resume and the list of people that you have played with.
Yeah, well, I've been blessed. I've been a lot of people.
Look. I was looking at some of the people that you played with, and I said, he played with James Brown?
Oh, yeah.
I said, what? Come on, wait a minute. I said, wait, now, because, now, I still own the Funk in the Jar.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when you got real funky. But as I researched and started to look at, that resume is so long, which brings me up to the minute right now, and I'm still kind of shook up a bit because I woke up this morning and learned that a good friend of yours, Mr. Joe Sample, had passed, and I'd just like to have your thoughts and reflections.
Well, he's gone, but he'll never be forgotten. And we spent a lot of time making great music together and laughing and joking, and we had a lot of fun. And he'll always be remembered. I always think of him in a very cool way. He wrote some great songs, and that's the thing about being a musician. You leave something. When you leave here, you leave, but you're not really lost and you're not forgotten. So I think that's probably the best thing. His legacy is solid. And every time I think about Joe, I smile. And he also was very unique because piano is a very difficult instrument to create your own sound. And he's one of the guys, as soon as you hear him play, you know who it is. So Joe's very special, and I'm sure he'll be playing that big band in the sky.
Wow. Yeah, he sure is. It seems like it was only yesterday that we lost George.
Oh, yeah.
And then Ronnie came right behind him. And, I guess it's kind of getting that time. I don't want to accept it. I know you don't want to accept it. I know that you'll probably be playing, you'll leave here playing just as you came here playing.
I sure did come here playing. It's a gift, and it was given to me by God, and I've been very fortunate to be able to realize that dream and play and to have the career that I've had. And I'm very thankful, and I hope to play as long as I possibly can.
Okay.
As long as it's good.
As long as it's good.
Yeah.
Well, look, this is Wes Smooth with Smooth Jazz and Friends, an exclusive with Mr. Harvey Mason, the legendary Mr. Harvey Mason. And I feel privileged to be able to do this because today I posted my picture with Joe Sample, and I was just so glad that I did take a picture with him, had an opportunity to take a picture, with such a legend. Just as I am today and honored and privileged to be able to have this interview with you. welcome again to the Twin Cities. Look forward to a good, fantastic show, because now I can just sit down and enjoy the show. I don't have to worry about this afterwards or anything like that. And to Smooth Jazz and Friends, and to our people, there's a lot of people that they're looking on Facebook and such. Anybody you want to say hello to?
I'm going to say hello to all the fans, and hope to see you live next time when you're in your area. Come out and support.
And the name of the CD is
Chameleon.
Chameleon, which means color changer.
Changes, just changes.
Changes.
Yes. I'm wearing my chameleon scarf.
I see. Quite handsome. Once again, Wes Smooth for Smooth Jazz and Friends. The legendary Mr. Harvey Mason.
Thank you,
sir.
Thanks for having me, Wes.
You're welcome.